Yo, what is up guys? So I'm going to be doing something a bit different than I usually do in this video. I was going to make like a pretty cool video, for Gul'dan, but I feel like it's a bit too late for that, so I'm just not going to bother with that. Instead, I'm going to do a complete commentary of what I was doing this entire encounter as a fire mage, and hopefully that helps some of you out that may not even be on this boss yet. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to break down everything I do, what happens, and just a disclaimer. I'm pretty sure this video is pretty old. It's like a week ago. It's like a week old. So, and I'm pretty sure this was like one of my worst pulls ever. So don't judge me, all right, man. Don't judge me. This is like one of my worst pulls ever. So, anyways, here we go. I'm gonna precast on about 1 so I can get that fireball off, and yeah, so I'm using the fire starter talent here. So I'm getting a lot of free crits on the pool, which is really nice. I really like fire starter. I'm going to use my little action button right there. As soon as all the bonds are broke, I use my little action button. And right here, I'm going to start flame striking. I'm going to prep a bunch of flame patches for the eyes. And then you can see there, I'm just spamming flame strike. Just spamming flame strike here, and I'm using my scorch belt, so I'm hitting this ad with my scorch belt and then still using flame strike so I can hit the boss and the ad. I'm gonna hard cast my pyro here, then I'm gonna get in these bonds. So there we go, we broke all 3 bonds. So now I am going to chill over here and try to bait the Hellfire away from everyone. Right here, I prepped 1 flame strike. I'm gonna flame strike again. I'm using flame patch, by the way. I'm gonna use my trinket right here as well, just to get it on cooldown. I'm using the Croesus trinket, by the way, so you will see me using that a lot. I love using it on this fight. It's really good. And we're breaking the bonds again. Right here, we're going to be baiting the big Hellfires, the ones, the empowered Hellfires. They leave these patches, so you see we're just baiting these Hellfires here on the edge of the room. This is the last one before the eyes. Baited that one, then I'm going to get to my spot here, and the eyes are about to come out, and then we're just going to AoE him down again. And there goes the eyes. We killed all the eyes. Then I'm going to get back and bait for Hellfire again. The healers use their bubble right there, so the range do not have to help soak. I have a proc right here. I don't even know if I get to use it. I probably do. Oh, this is where I get greedy. Yeah, this is where I got greedy. I'm glad the empowered Hellfires don't hit that hard. The empowered Hellfires don't hit that hard, so I knew I could kind of stand in that. I mean, I shouldn't have it in the first place. It's kind of greedy, but, I had to get that greater pyroblast off, you know what I'm saying, dude? Again, I told you this is one of my worst pulls. I unluckily got bonds right there. I have to break them, which just sucks. So, yeah, that kind of just destroyed my DPS. Which is fine, It's all good, man. The ad comes up right here. This is where I'm going to target the ad. And then I use flame patch when they're standing still, because it's good for boss damage and ad damage. It's great for both. I get a lucky pyro crit there. So this pull is going okay so far. Right there, we baited the last Hellfire. I'm going to get toward the edge. This is kind of my spot here. The first empowered eye comes out. We're going to kill this eye. And again, I'm flame patching, so I hit all 3. This ad needs to die, so I'm targeting this ad. I have the Scorch Belt, which is really nice. The Scorch Belt is probably the best legendary on this fight, by the way. So if you have the Scorch Belt, definitely would use it. It's very, very good. I told you this is one of my worst pulls. I mean, I kind of messed up right there. I'm kind of glad the Hellfire didn't go on me right there. I was just like discombobulated this whole pull, man. Like, this is one of my worst pulls by far, and it just happened to be on the first kill, so it happens, you know. The second eye comes out, we're gonna be killing this. Like I said, I'm using Fire Starter, by the way, so I love prepping a Pyroblast right when the eye comes out, because I'm gonna get that guaranteed crit on that eye. Right here, we push it at a pretty good time. So I'm gonna precast a. You can see the timer right there, the Eye of a Mantle or whatever. That's when his shield is gonna go down. So I just precast a spell. I precast a Fire Blast. So as soon as the shield comes down, I have a Pyroblast going right to his face. Now this is the part that sucks. I hate this part. When you get flames and you pop your cooldowns at the same time, it's really annoying, man. Here comes the flames on me. I'm gonna try to place them best I can. Just attacking the boss here. I've gotten pretty good RNG so far, so it's kind of made up for the bad start, but you'll see what happens at the very end, man. You see I did like a churn right there because I was just frustrated. I was very frustrated. I was just getting every mechanic, man. Flames is really annoying when you pop your cooldowns, man. It's so annoying. And I get flames again, so I'm going to place it on the edge. What you can do for those flames, by the way, is what you can do to save space is it's going to be flame, it's going to drop a patch, and then the patches spawn. So what you can do is drop 2, move over, drop 2, and yeah, it kind of helps out your raid. So right here, we're just chilling. This phase is pretty easy once you get the flames down, and your healers get it down. This phase is pretty easy. It's not that bad, honestly. Phase 1 is probably what's gonna be a killer for a while. Phase 2 is basically just a DPS check, man. A DPS and a healing check. The mechanics aren't that hard. So you're gonna see this eye, it spawns across the map. I'm basically just gonna stay right here and I'm gonna wait for this eye to come, and then I'm gonna target it, and I'm gonna drop my meteor on it, and I'm gonna full target it. As you can see, I ran into the fire there like an idiot. This whole pull, man, like I was just like, oh god, I'm playing terrible, man, and getting every mechanic. As you can see there, really unlucky that I got targeted by the eye and had flames at the same time. Really annoying. But we also use 5 healers, so it's a pretty good thing. Right here, this is a very easy part. You just come over here, stack up after the wins, and you heal. The boss will teleport to you. Very easy right here. And he's about below 20% here, so we're gonna be stopping DPS here very soon. The eye, as soon as like the eye comes up, you want to target the eye right away, and you really want to burst that ad down because you want to kill that ad. You want to have the boss at about 11%. After you kill that eye, you want to push the boss right away. That way you can have a very smooth transition. As you can see, here comes the eye in 10 seconds. We have the boss at about 12%, which is good enough. I'm trying to keep up some pyretic stacks here. And here comes the eye. Gonna fully target this down. Drop my meteor on it. Of course, I get flames again. So right here, it's just a DPS race. We should easily make the push. We had a very smooth push here, so this is where we also use Lust, by the way. So as you can see on the top, the middle-ish right, you can see that the Lust is up. Has 6 more seconds on Lust. So we use Lust to burn it from 10% to 0 because it gets very hectic if you don't kill it in time. So we just Lust here. I get flames once again. Getting destroyed by flames. And right there I was really unlucky. Sometimes the fire automatically despawns when you phase and sometimes it doesn't. So right there it hit me. I should have just kept moving. But I thought the fire was going to despawn. But it did not. It actually finished. I use my cooldowns at the beginning of this phase. And after you use your cooldowns right here, you want to save them until the burn part. So right here, I'm going to target this ad. And I was too close to the ad. I didn't even have time to really react and blink. I got hit by it, so I just used my blazing barrier. And I just used my potion right there since I got hit by the seed. Once again, man, I know this gameplay looks really bad. Like I said, this was honestly my worst gameplay ever. Like we've had probably 400, we had like 400 wipes on this or something, and this I said, like, as this pull was going, this was by far like my worst pull ever. So please don't judge this gameplay, man. I played really bad. I will admit I played really bad in this. You can see here comes the parasites. You cannot hit those. You can't hit those parasites, by the way, unless you're standing in their little circle bubble. You cannot hit those parasites. It'll just absorb. It'll show up on logs. So like if you really want, you can pad. But there's no reason to attack those parasites unless you're standing on top of them, because you can't hit them. They'll just absorb all your damage. I figured that out after a few pulls. I saw the mobs absorbing, and my damage on them wasn't showing up on the meter. So yeah, AoEing them from range does not work. So yeah, you don't do any damage to them. They just absorb it. Right here, we're waiting for the night orb. It's about to spawn. We're going to target this right away and get it down as fast as possible. We're not going to kill it, obviously, but we help the other mage down that a little bit, so he has an easier time of killing that quicker. Here comes the next ad. It's on me. I got out just in time. We're gonna kill this ad. Remember, boss damage right now hardly matters. And those parasites were up again. I just dodged that seed somehow. Remember, the damage on the parasites does not matter unless you're standing on top of them. Right here, we're going to help the night orb because we're not killing it fast enough. They called to help on the night orb. So and this is where the boss is going to take all his damage. So as you can see, he has the 3 stack. I'm about to pop all my cooldowns here in a second. And watch what happens, man. Watch what happens, dude. I'm the only DPS that gets stunned. Rip my DPS, man. Look how long I'm stunned. So yeah, my damage got absolutely shattered right there. I hardly get any uptime with the buff. So it's really unfortunate, man. It really sucks. I was the only DPS that got stunned right there. It's really unfortunate, really. So yeah, just rip all my DPS, man. Because I got stunned right there. That's okay though, we killed the boss, so that's all that matters. And basically from here, it's just going to be a burn, man. Like, there's nothing you do. We just start CCing all the ads. Start CCing all the ads and do the parasites correctly, and it's pretty much a free KO. Once you get to this part, it's honestly going to take you 1 or 2 pulls. Once you get to this part, this is the easiest part of the fight. Once you get the 3 stacks on the boss, It's literally a kill. There's nothing else to do besides parasites and just tank and spank. You don't do any other mechanics, so it's just gonna be a burn from here. Boss is gonna die. Come on, man. Can we hurry up, dude? We're taking forever, man. I guess I could talk about a few things while this is going. So, I know I haven't been posting very many videos lately. I don't know what to post, man, you know? Like, I feel like my videos are getting very tiring. It's just the same things over and over. I don't have any ideas, and I don't want to put anything out that I don't feel is going to be, like, quality content for people to watch. So, I just haven't posted anything. Like, I don't know what to post. Occasionally I'll post like a rank 1, you know, or something like that, but yeah, I don't really know what to post. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace.